Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello, great to have you with us. Welcome to the distinctive Al Bayt Stadium with its tent-like structure. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And both teams looking to get off to a flying start here on match day 1 for them at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. It's Brazil against Morocco.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Neymar. And here's how Morocco will line up.
Yeah, the same formation and the same sort of game plan. So this will all be about which individuals can get the better of their opponent. This will be a tough battle.
And the contest begins. Sufyan Amrabat. And Nasiri. Really good challenge. A chance for him to get him behind, maybe. Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Well, talking about Brazil, really the ultimate World Cup team. And if you look at the group stage this time around, they have Switzerland and Serbia in their group, as they did in the last World Cup. How about their prospects on this occasion?
Well, I would say this is a dangerous group for them. You mentioned those three teams. Of course, they should go through. But are they a great side or just a good one? Let's hope they're a great side.
Oh, really close. Just failed to keep his attempt down. I would imagine, Stuart, in the pre-match team meeting, the defenders would have been told to keep an eye on Neymar.
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little one-twos, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
And space to cross it. Danilo. Now with Neymar. Oh, did so well to deny him. Youssef En-Nesyri. Foul. Well, high quality defending. with that, the attack fizzles out. Casemiro. And taking it away. Plenty of support here. And just too much elevation on the header.
Well, he just can't keep it down, but what a good cross that was. As was the movement in the box. He's unlucky on that occasion.
Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Paqueta, tremendous block. Can he finish? Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Promising sequence. Buffal. Is with Vinicius Junior. Now he must favour the cross. Great opportunity. Just can't get it past him. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. But no one latched onto it. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And Neymar. And he takes on the shot. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And continues his run. But they took care of the situation defensively. Rafinha pressing high to win the ball. It's Sofiane Buffal! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Well, he's going to require some attention here, so the referee has called a halt to the proceedings. Well, a drop ball after the injury situation. Danilo. Now with Neymar. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, nothing comes of it. And Brazil in a position of menace. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Well, quite simply, that is a wasted chance. Casemiro. Paqueta. It's going to be Neymar. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And then it's a wonderful strike from Neymar. He hits it with power, he hits it with pace, and he hits it with accuracy. What a goal that is.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0.
Well, Brazil have bossed the possession, as you can see. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, you've got to say, Neymar has been at his sublime best up to now, Stuart. But did we expect anything less?
Well, what can you say about him today? He's been a real live wire, full of tricks, great feet and good goals as well. Top stuff.
So the ball moving again. The pendulum having already swung Brazil's way. What sort of performance can they produce this half? Neymar. Well, he was eager to have a go, but it didn't work out for him. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! Just can't stop him today!
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
So the action continues, and it's been a thorough masterclass from Brazil so far. You do sense it's a question of how many. Alexandro. Paqueta. Here's Casemiro. Couldn't keep the ball. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage, but no discernible advantage, and quite rightly, free kick awarded. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Played in there, not messing around with that clearance. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, a joy to watch. Danilo, chance for Danilo. Alexandro, possession given away, unfortunately. And coolly done in the end. Well, we're into the final half hour. And Neymar! Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. This looks more than decent, but a good piece of tidying up. Yusuf En-Nesyri. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Munir. And given away. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. Taking aim from the spot and finding the target.
Well, here it is again, and it takes a lot of confidence to do this. A little dink straight down the middle, and all the goalkeeper can do is admire the audacity of it. Absolutely fantastic.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Fine sequence of passes. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro now. Vinicius. Here's Fabinho. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. Getting the touch. And in the end, no damage done. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Alexandro. Well, visionary passing. Tries to lift it. Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Neymar, and the finish showed great composure. Just to lift it over the goalkeeper. That's a lovely goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Munir. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Well, he has a flair for the dramatic. Let's give him high marks for that.
Yeah, it's always the risk. You can end up looking a bit silly if it doesn't come off. He's having a quick chuckle to himself. He knows that wasn't a good effort.
Alexandro. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Munir. Great opportunity. And a tidy challenge. Bufal. Munir. Is this the moment? And a fine stop. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. 10 minutes left for play. And space here on the flank. Flag up, tight offside. Marquinhos. Now Eder Militao. Anthony. Coutinho. Opportunity. And keeping it out. Short corner favoured. What can Neymar do as he cuts in? A good and fair challenge. Options in the middle. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. On a time for composure on the ball. Sofiane Boufal. Youssef En-Nesyri. El Kabi. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Offside, close one. Fabinho is with Vinicius Junior, giving the ball to the opposition that time. And attempting the through ball. Buffon! Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. And clearing it away. And the referee blows for full time. Most acceptable for all Brazilian fans. A victory here, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello and welcome to the Al Bayt Stadium here in the northern Qatari city of Al Khor. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and my partner ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. And it is a first test for these two countries here at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. It's Brazil and they take on Scotland.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Neymar. Here's how Scotland will line up.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
And so the battle commences. Casemiro. Rafinha. Now with Paqueta. Can he take the chance? A mischievous effort. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savour it. Pure brilliance.
Well, this is a very good finish. He just does enough to get it over the keeper. He'll certainly be pleased with that.
One 0 then. Che Adams. Lyndon Dykes. Committed challenge. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Adams. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Corner kick played in. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, being closely marked, but the header nothing to write home about. Paqueta. Now Casemiro. Thiago Silva. Really a very poor ball. And a fine tackle. And in with a real chance. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Casemiro. And the emphasis is on creativity. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Simple catch, really. Well, they might be onto something. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, they won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And then it's a clinical finish from Neymar. The outcome was never in doubt, was it? You just knew he would score from there.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. A wonderful intervention. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Excellent ball over the top. Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Casemiro. On to Danilo. Casemiro. Now with Neymar. Shot attempted. Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. Now, how about the short corner? And Neymar. Neymar preferring the inside route. Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. Poor pass under no real pressure. Casemiro. Ball with Danilo. Read it superbly to take back possession. Billy Gilmore. McGinn. Determined defending. And he knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw-in here. McGregor. A gift for any goalkeeper. Danilo. Marquinhos. On to Paquetá. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Neymar has a go here. Oh, brilliant technique. I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I thought that was going in.
Well, so did I, but in the end it comes to nothing. But what a great strike it was. It was hit so sweetly. Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
And would you know it, another potential opening developing here. Targets available, cross comes in. And it's a moment he would like to have back if possible. A bit sloppy in possession. Attending to his defensive chores. And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Adams. Determined defending. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, you've got to say, Neymar has been at his sublime best up to now, Stuart. But did we expect anything less?
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere, and he's taken his goals really well.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. He's protecting it well. Neymar playing with purpose and control. Just the challenge that was required. Patterson. Adams. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos is with Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's given us away. Encouraging move this from Brazil. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Vinicius Junior. On to Paquetá. Giving the ball away. Lyndon Dykes. Is with Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. And back with Vinicius. It's Neymar. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
And the action underway once more, with Brazil very much on top. Well, he's certainly not alone. Casemiro. Well, no way through. John McGinn. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Simple save, really.
Well, Brazil have bossed the possession, as you can see, and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Yes, it's going to plan, and in the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. And the substitution will occur now. Is it going to be 4-0? And the keeper denies them from the spot. And winning it back. Che Adams. Robertson. Good looking cross. Well, they can bring it out now. And a free kick awarded by the referee. No yellow card, instead a firm warning from the official. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Early ball in. Well, no problems defensively. Pass over the top in Neymar's direction. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Superb block. Neymar. Can they keep it out? And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
McGinn. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Fabinho. A very good tackle. 10 minutes to go. Hickey. McGinn. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. Substitution time it is here. Vinicius Junior. And Neymar. And the keeper more than equal to it. Short corner favoured. The inside route looks promising. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. McGinn. Now with Ryan Christie. Hickey. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Well, in the end, not very much came of that advantage, and so she's decided to give them a free kick instead. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Neymar. Good tackle. Vinicius. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. And full time, Brazil have prevailed. That's the big story here. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. Hello, great to have you with us. Welcome to the distinctive Al Bayt Stadium with its tent-like structure. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it is a first test for these two countries here at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. It's Brazil versus the Korea Republic.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Neymar. And the South Korea starting 11.
Well, they're also playing in a 4-3-3 formation, but they play it in a slightly different way, particularly in the wide areas, where their fullbacks will get forward and rotate with the wingers at every opportunity.
And so the battle commences. Kim Young-won. Well read to put an end to that attack. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And a touch of finesse. And splendid goalkeeping.
Well, it's a decent attempt, but in the end, not enough. And as you say, good goalkeeping.
Danilo. Casemiro. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Alexandro. Here's Vinicius Junior. Paqueta. Body on the line. I would imagine, Stuart, in the pre-match team meeting, the defenders would have been told to keep an eye on Neymar.
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
And he's fired over the corner. Not the best clearance. Son! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play. Offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
And so Brazil get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with a quick response? Lee Jae-sung. And he's broken free. And it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Paqueta could reduce the deficit. Determined defending. Nicely cut out. Well, racing past his man. Now this could really lift spirits. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, Brazil still trailing here, but this game very much alive as a contest once more. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Well, the advantage didn't really accrue to them, and so it's going to be a free kick. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Neymar. Room to roam on the wing for Brazil. He might yet finish. Oh, really close. Just failed to keep his attempt down. Hwang Ui-jo. Now what can they do from here? He'll take this on. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Danilo. Here's Rafinha. Casemiro. They've given it away. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Foul there, free kick awarded. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Just the challenge that was required. Danilo. Rafinha. Neymar playing with purpose and control. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Great chance to make it a brace, but the keeper had his say.
Well, he has to get a second goal soon. He's been brilliant today.
Well, a short corner here. And Neymar. Neymar preferring the inside route. He can't hold on to it. Well, a time for composure on the ball. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Kim. Here's Rafinha. Did well to win the ball back. Jung. Son. And he's made headway. I'm just leaning back a bit and over the bar. Danilo. Neymar. Could be dangerous. And he's in. And keeping it out. Keen to take it short here. Can he finish? Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, just watching him closely throughout this match, it seems to me, Stuart, he's being constantly overrun. What's your take on his performance?
Well, he's been poor today. He hasn't got on the ball enough. He's given it away cheaply, and he's been outplayed. That's the main reason why they're losing at the moment.
And the ball rolling again. Brazil trailing after the first half. Can they find a response here in the second? This could level it. Oh, he's missed it. He'll be kicking himself.
Well, the opportunity presented itself, and they really should be level. They have to be more composed, more clinical if they want to get back into this.
Huang. Jung. And Lee Jae-sung with it. Could cross it in here. And he read it well defensively. Wang Hee-chan. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Vinicius Junior. Now with Paqueta. They might be able to get in now. Not going to get away with that because it's offside here.
And he shouldn't be offside there. He's gone too early, and that's a waste of a great opportunity.
Lost possession. Can't miss, surely. Oh, he's blocked it. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. A fine reading of the situation. Vinicius Junior. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. And a fantastic diving save. And taken short. Up high and more than a bit hopeful. Kim Tae-hwan. Effective challenge. And a chance for him on the flank. It's looking promising. No foul play, says the referee. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Right towards the back post. And off target in the end. And that'll be a goal kick. And Neymar! Neymar! That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Elects to go short. Neymar. Prepared to take on the shot. And still danger here. Well, they can bring it out now. Throw in for Brazil. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Must score! In it goes! And the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. 20 minutes to go. And a throw-in it's going to be. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. He's enjoying space. Oh, good-looking run. Opportunity. Well, a poor effort when all was said and done, and simple for the keeper.
Well, he's made a real mess of that, hasn't he? What a chance that was.
Neymar. Alexandro. Fed over towards the back post. Well, struggled to get it away properly. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And Neymar. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Determined defending. Hwang In-beom. It is to be a throw-in. Ten minutes to go then. Retaining possession proving difficult. And that is going to be a free kick. Alexandro. On to Neymar. Well, decent save there. Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments. Taken short. Has a go. Oh, good save to keep it all square.
Well, that's a vital stop. What a good save that is.
And the short option preferred. What can Neymar do as he cuts in? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Alexandro.
Well, that was so close, wasn't it? Will there be one more twist in the tail before the end?
Oh, wait a minute. They could well be in. Oh, it's astonishing. One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever backheel, and Neymar hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Kim Min-jae. Wang Hee-chan. Kim. Possession one. Coutinho tried to open things up. Neymar! And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Neymar. Not much chance for the goalkeeper there. Great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Hwang Ui-jo. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Superb block. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive. Work harder to keep on.
And the referee blows for full time. Most acceptable for all Brazilian fans. A victory here, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello, excitement in the air and welcome to this round of 16 contest here at the 2022 World Cup. My name is Derek Ray and alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building up, what a game this promises to be. It's Brazil up against Norway.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Neymar. Here's how Norway will begin the game.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. If they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
And so the match is underway. Martin Ødegaard, able to get a body in the way. Haaland! Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Paqueta. Could be! And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? He's got the right idea with that pass. And that's going to roll all the way through. Lucas Paqueta. It's there for him. He's got to score. Was an important piece of defending. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Morten Thorsby. And teammates to play it to. And that is how to block. Well, it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. And deciding to go short with this one. Virgo Solberg Melling. Now, options are plenty, but he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Holland. Cleared away comprehensively. Rafinha. Oh, the threat is there. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Brilliantly blocked. Virgo Solberg Melling. Fredrik Aursnes. Promising looking attack. And he takes it on. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And over comes the corner. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and the goal kick it is. Well, he's certainly not alone. And good pressure high up the pitch. Vinicius Junior. Beautifully weighted ball. What a match this is turning out to be!
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. But a pass that lacks quality. And in with a real chance. Really important tackle. And it's gone over the line. Aursnes. Pedersen. Well, the attack looks promising. And continues his run. And the keeper more than equal to it. An example of a goalkeeper in top form here. Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Oh, surely. Must be. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Pedersen. Aursnes. On the ball, Mohamed Elianusi. Oh, what an opportunity! And couldn't keep himself onside. Casemiro. And Neymar. The supporters want to see him have a go, making sure it didn't get past him. Haaland. Morten Thorsby. Showing excellent vision. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. And he takes on the shot. And the keeper not really taxed by that long-range shot. Fredrik Aursnes. It's with Ødegaard. Excellent vision. And options in the centre. Looking for the angle. Excellent block by Thiago Silva. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway here, into the second half. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Vinicius Junior. Alexandro now. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Paqueta. Closed down straight away. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. And he slots it home with confidence.
Well, here it is again, and that is close. I'm sure he didn't intend to get that much height on the strike, but it's ended up in the back of the net, and there's certainly no stopping it.
And the ball is rolling again. Brazil really starting to accelerate away here. Thorsby. Haaland. Alexander Sørloth. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Neymar. Paqueta. Opportunity it is. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Careless in possession. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. That's useful play. And that is going to be a free kick. And with play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. Into the box it goes. No-nonsense clearance. Chance to finish. Blocked by Alexandro. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, as you can see, that's a great half volley. He controls it so well. That could have gone anywhere.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Casemiro acquitting himself magnificently to win it back. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Oh, lovely weighted ball, they might be in. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. And intercepted there. Haaland. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And time for the change now. And there's the delivery. It comes to nothing in the end. Getting forward. Chance to play it in. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Haaland. Well, the only way to say it is he got it all horribly wrong, Stuart.
Well, he has to make the keeper work harder than that. That's a tame finish.
Far from a good pass. He has teammates around him. Now Yunusi, determined defending. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. This to pull one back. The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Really closing him down. 20 minutes to go. Alexandro. Intercepting it intelligently. Breaking at pace. And the counter-attack came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Oh, he looks threatening, but a good piece of tidying up. In behind for him to chase. And he's made headway. Well, fantastic reflex and a really good diving stop. Time for a change then. And the short corner routine. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on!
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
Well, how about this? 4-3. This looks promising out wide. Vinicius! Oh, a smart save to keep them in it.
Well, that keeps it interesting, but they're running out of time here.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And Neymar, using his body to good effect. Takes on the shot. Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Aursnes. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. He's going forward well here. Really good piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, that was a good save, and it's kept them in it, but they have to do more going forward.
Martin Ødegaard. Not the pass he had in mind. And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Now he must favour the cross. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Fred is with Vinicius Junior. And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Well, that's a super ball over the top. And there's the referee's whistle. And Brazil have made it through to the quarter-finals.
Well, going forward, their 1- and 2-touch passing was excellent, and they created so many opportunities. But they will certainly need to improve their defensive structure going into the next round.
So, Neymar hits the headlines again. Your verdict on what he actually produced?
Well, he certainly played his part in the win today. Both with his penalty and general play, I thought he was a constant threat throughout the game.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Hello, great to have you with us. We're really getting down to the tension-packed part of this World Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the commentary position is Stuart Robson. And no shortage of excitement here. We're thoroughly looking forward to this one. It's Brazil against England.
Well, this has the makings of a very good game. Two sides full of quality, a great atmosphere, and everything to play for. The last 4 places up for grabs here.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Neymar. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. John Stones plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Calvin Phillips plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. And now they get the ball rolling. Declan Rice. Foden. A sloppy pass. Harry Kane slips it through. And still trying to get the shot off. Kind of comfortable in bringing that ball down. Well, he's given us away. Foden. Now with Chilwell. Oh, a vital interception. Space afforded him. Neymar. Well, he did his best to place that one, but a disappointing end result. Well, he's lost it. Promising move this from England. A fine reading of the situation. Chilwell. And return to Sterling. It did look on for them, but not to be. Paqueta. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Mount. Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. Must be! Well, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Now sending it in. And still dangerous. Determined defending. And England pushing forward with options available. But timely defending when it mattered. Rafinha. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Sterling. Neymar. Excellent ball over the top. Will he finish? He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Sterling. Harry Maguire now. Mount. And a tidy tackle. Paqueta. Neymar waiting to take it on. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Walker. A move of promise on the flank. And he's got to clear his lines. And the referee says penalty. And this to reduce the deficit. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Now can they counter clinically? They need to get bodies back. Oh, lovely ball. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him apparently.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
And the action underway once more, with Brazil very much on top. Rafinha. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And Neymar. Now with Vinicius Junior. Chance here. Oh, a smart stop. Walker. Walker. Sterling ready. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Rafinha. Oh, tremendous vision. Neymar. Here's Casemiro. Terrific block. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Chilwell. A danger here as he runs at them. Oh, good chance, but he couldn't take advantage of it. Danilo. Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And cutting in from the flank. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So off and running again after what was a dominant first half performance by Brazil. Can they produce more of the same in this half? And Neymar! Well, capable of so much better, to be honest.
Well, I expected more as well, Derek. I thought from that sort of position, he had every chance of scoring, but it's a poor effort.
Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Mount. Kane. Now to Sterling. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Oh, that's a fine save. They take it short. Oh, a fine block. Foden. Maguire. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Fabinho is with Vinicius Junior. Can he do it? Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Making progress. Can he put it away? Foiling his opponent completely. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Harry Kane. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, the pass not finding its target. Lucas Paqueta. Ball with Danilo. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Played into the centre. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Neymar. Sterling. Walker. Well, he's certainly not alone. Sterling. Can he apply the finish? And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
Underway again with the score at 3-1.
England, number 11, Mason Mount.
And he read it well, intercepting it. Neymar. Sterling has it. They've regained possession. Potential danger here. Can he finish? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, as you can see from the replay, it's the perfect through ball from Vinny, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And Sterling has it. Might really be able to trouble them here. Giving it a try. Well, what a stop that was. Short corner it is. He got in the way of that cross. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And just the header that was required. The goal they were in search of.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Number 4, Declan Rice.
And Brazil finding room on the flank. It might be. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, successfully cut out. Coutinho tried to open things up. Well, quite simply, that is a wasted chance. Sterling. But he keeps going. Walker with the delivery. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, as we can see again, this is such a good cross from Walker, but you have to question the defending here. They don't attack the ball when it comes in. They don't react quickly enough to close the scorer down. It's really poor defending.
Not a scoreline we see all that often, 5-3. Well, he could run onto it here. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Maguire. Rice with it. Calvin Phillips. And just 5 minutes remaining. Good technique displayed. Sterling. Can they stop it going in? Well, they can bring it out now. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Kane. Well, visionary passing. And that is how to block. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Opportunity it is. Can he convert? Well, a fantastic counter-attack as they move through the gears, but not a brilliant end product.
Well, everything looked good until the finish, but that shows how dangerous they are on the break.
Chilwell. Phil Foden now. Not the best challenge, free kick. Delivered into the box. Alexander-Arnold. Full time, and Brazil guaranteed to be in the last four here at the World Cup.
Yeah, it doesn't come much easier than that, does it? I thought they played well, and it was an excellent overall performance, particularly going forward. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
And then there were four. Both teams have dazzled and delighted us throughout. But who will make it to the World Cup final? Stay tuned, we're live next on EA TV. How about this for a World Cup semi-final? Brazil and Argentina on a collision course. Brazil, the 5 times winners. Argentina, twice the champions. Derek Ray with Stuart Robson. Stuart, we're going to be suitably entertained.
Well, when I think about World Cups, I always think about Brazil and Argentina. Yes, you can put Italy and Germany in there as well. But these two nations have been brilliant at World Cups. Remember the 1978 World Cup? Played in Argentina, which Argentina won. And then you go back to the 1970 and that brilliant Brazil side. This could be an absolute classic. Really looking forward to this one.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Fabinho plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the focal point in attack today is Neymar. The Argentina first team. Emilio Martinez is the goalkeeper. Lionel Messi starts with Angel Di Maria on the flanks. And leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. And the game begins. Good-looking sequence. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Oh, what's he gone and done? Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. What can they do from here? Just the challenge that was required. Casemiro. Rafinha. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. De Paul. Well, Neymar really is one of the greats in the world game. Stuart, interested in your opinion as far as this match is concerned. What should we expect to see
behind
from
them here, Derek.
Oh, fine stop. Messi with a corner. Alexandro. And there's the feed into the box. And the danger's still on. Casemiro. The body in the way. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Now with Danilo. Casemiro. Now with Vinicius Junior. Can they forge ahead? And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final! A huge moment! Extraordinary scenes!
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Di Maria. Di Maria. Real chance. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Casemiro. Here's Rafinha. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Still not clear. Well, that's the end of that for now. Martinez. Casemiro. Now with Paqueta. And tidily played. Crossing possibilities. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Martinez. Can he find the right pass? Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. And attempting the through ball. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Danilo. Romero. Molina. And that was a very fine read. Messi. And Messi in full control of the ball here. Could play it in. Very quick thinking there. Danilo. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? And a goal! How important could that be in the story of this semi-final? Wild celebrations!
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Lo Celso. Otamendi has it. Promising position here for Di Maria. Martinez. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Not the worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. Rafinha. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Nothing productive, really. That is that for the first half here. So back underway here, Brazil with the lead, but this game a long way from being done and dusted. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Determined defending. And he takes on the shot, and still a chance. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop, and then the reaction.
Neymar. Oh, great vision. Terrific block there. And I think the threat has been averted. Marcos Acuna. Giovanni Lo Celso. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Rafinha. A bit wasteful from Argentina. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. He goes short. Dybala. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, they fancy a short one. And blocked for now. Vinicius Junior. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Must be! Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, the danger is still there. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Playing it short. Lionel Messi. A really top-notch piece of defending. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it looked highly promising. He's in here. Oh, just narrowly off target.
Well, they broke with such pace and intent. Fantastic move. Just couldn't quite cap it off.
Lisandro Martinez. Martinez. Lionel Messi! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well, the stats tell you everything. At times they've controlled possession, they've created some good opportunities going forward. There's been some good attacking play, but when they've had the chances, they've been really poor in front of goal. It's just not been good enough.
Well, they are behind, but can they give themselves a boost with this corner? And played short. And he takes it on. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So underway again at 2-all.
Argentina, number 22, Lautaro Martinez.
Room to manoeuvre on the wing. A chance to whip it in. Has a go. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Correa. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Time for a change then. Fabinho. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. But it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Must be! Oh, fine save. And it remains all square.
Well, he saved his team there. That's a big moment for the keeper.
Who can he pick out? Able to deal with the threat. Potential danger here. Can he put them in front? Oh, there it is! And surely we've witnessed the goal that will take them through to the final. Astonishing scenes here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. De Paul. On to Messi. Clean challenge. Opportunity! Well, flinging himself at it. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Taken short. Neymar. He takes aim. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Nahuel Molina. Now Romero with it. Correa. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. Lisandro Martinez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Dybala. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, just a warning on this occasion. Might have decided to hand out the yellow card. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Well, no problems defensively. The referee brings this semi-final to an end, and we can say it officially. Brazil will be competing for the World Cup in the final.
Well, it was tight in the end, but really they should have won this game more comfortably because their forward play was excellent. They just didn't defend very well, something they would need to address before the final.
Neymar, such a difficult man to pin down, as we saw in this game. Your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, he gave those defenders a difficult time. He got the all-important goal and created plenty of chances too. He certainly deserves the plaudits for his efforts today.
The stage is set, and the glittering prize awaits one of these two teams. But which one in the 2022 FIFA World Cup final? And we're with you every step of the way. Live coverage here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Spain against Brazil.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Carvajal starts with Jordi Alba in the fullback positions. Dani Olmo plays with Ferran Torres out wide. And the main striker today is Morata. The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Casemiro plays alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Neymar. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Spain against Brazil.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players.
He's in behind, and it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022 World Cup final. One to savour.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Oh, surely! Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Morata. Keeping the ball moving. Koke. Pedri. Morata. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, he's given us away. Morata. Can they create something from here? Morata to take the lead. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
And blocked for now. Well, marginally wide. So close. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Clattered away. Morata. Out of play for a Spain throw-in. Pedri. Okay. Excellent defending. Morata. The supporters want to see him have a go. Superbly read and executed. Chance to do damage. Options in the middle. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Difficult to stop him. Well, the clearance half-hearted. It's still alive. Fabinho. On to Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Can he put them in front? And the pot in the way. And nicely struck, but the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. He's going forward well here. The inside route looking promising. Surely! Well, not an effort for his own personal scrapbook. And clears his lines. Vinicius Junior. Cross blocked. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Just cutting off the supply.
Well, Brazil have been in complete control over the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can he finish here? And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today, a constant threat to this back line.
And short it is. Neymar. Deciding to go inside. Not all that convincing defensively. And still danger here. Just cleared away in the nick of time.
Well, I still don't know how he kept that out, Derek. It's a fantastic save to keep it all square.
Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Sergio Busquets. Morata. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Is it there for Morata? Could be. And the keeper more than equal to it. They favoured a short one here. Busquets. Now Busquets. Torres. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Might be a chance here. celebratory moment as they jump in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and Neymar hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Well, nicely cut out. Vinicius Junior. And played in. A really intense pressure applied. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Fired in by Neymar. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here, Brazil with the lead, but this game a long way from being done and dusted. Paquetá, Fred, and a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So back underway at 3-1. Jordi Alba. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Now Jordi Alba. Chance to do damage. Morata. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Danilo. Really good interception. Corner awarded. Well, they're going for the short one. And Neymar. Well, will the cross work out for them? A decisive clearance it was. Pedri. Teammates available. Okay. Targets available, cross comes in. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Corner kick from Koke. Well, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Rafinha. Here's Rafinha. Lucas Paquetá. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Neymar's having a wonderful game and proving to be a real handful for the defenders, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he's scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Carvajal. Koke. Now with Morata. Morata. Now he must favour the cross. And unable to keep possession. Koke. And Torres on the ball. And return to Koke. And a fine stop. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Carvajal. Here's Carvajal. A wonderful intervention. Neymar. Pedri. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. He's in control of the situation. Rafinha. Now Casemiro. And that puts him in position. Save, but still a chance. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
And Neymar. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Vinicius. And closed down straight away. Carvajal had pressure to deal with. Okay, careless with the pass. Chance to finish. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then it's a wonderful strike from Neymar. He hits it with power, he hits it with pace, and he hits it with accuracy. What a goal that is.
And the action underway once more, with Brazil very much on top. Gerard Moreno. Dani Olmo. Koke. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Rafinha. Now Casemiro. Sloppy in possession from Brazil. Gerard Moreno. Really well played pass. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Substitution time it is here. Busquets. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Danilo, and a chance here, Danilo! Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick, a special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Neymar, not much chance for the goalkeeper there. Great goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Dani Olmo. Well, the keeper was hoping someone might get on the end of it, but it will be a throw-in. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. Opportunity, Moreno! And there it is, a goal! But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and the volley is struck so cleanly, which shows just how good his technique is. That's a top-class finish.
Can he finish? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
And the referee brings this final to an end. For the first time in 20 years, Brazil are world champions once more.
Well, no surprise there, Derek. Brazil have been brilliant and they fully deserve this trophy.
Brazil, the world champions. And this triumph, you just feel, Stuart, is going to be fondly remembered by all Brazilians.
You're absolutely right. They've played some great football. They've been inspiring. There's been some great individual performances. It's been outstanding from them.